edges of the entertainment world, like the rather surprising English group called The Clash. Also in that category is a man named Jack Kirby. He's the guy to blame if your kids or yourself seem to have an unnatural longing to turn on the TV set on a Saturday morning and join the company of some superheroes. Catherine Mann reports.
How many characters have you created?
It would probably come to an army division.
Batman Dark Knight, 30 Days of Night, Blade, 300, Sin City, Constantine. What do all these movies have in common? These are some of my favorite movies, and they all birthed from comics. 2020, a year that many would like to forget, the year that forced me to clarify my life and decide the only things that are important to me. Health, family, wealth, happiness, and comics. You see, I have always been a good artist. When I was in first grade, I loved to draw dinosaurs and spaceships. My passion for art continued all the way through middle school, where I became more interested in graffiti and tattoo art. I would draw people's name in graffiti and sell them for $5. When did I become interested in comics? I have memories when I was 7, maybe 8, when I encountered my first comic experience. I remember looking at an X-Men issue and remember thinking Gambit and Rogue looked so cool. The reality is, I never picked a comic book again. I'm first gen, meaning my siblings and I are the first USA-born people of my family. Spanish is my first language, and therefore the fact that I couldn't read the books kept me away from asking my mother for a comic book. Regardless to say, I have always been a fan of characters, and the only way I have really paid attention to these characters are through movies. My first real interest in heroes and anti-heroes or anything in regards to comic books was when I first watched The Predator. The Predator has always been a cool villain-like monster, and just the way he looked made me an immediate fan. Years passed and I fell out of love with art because of Art 1 in my sophomore year, Art 2 in my junior year, and AP Art in my senior year. I didn't grab a pencil with the intention of drawing something until I was 23. And then again, it took me 5 more years to draw something again. So where does becoming a comic book artist come to my life? 2020. This year put a break to my life, my mindset, and my thought process. Stay in and become productive, so what could I do indoors? Binge Netflix, watch other shows, movies, play FIFA, Madden, oh yeah, maybe draw. I started to draw on dollars, and then the book bit me. The first question I asked myself was, what do I enjoy and what could I enjoy drawing every single day? It started with anime, continued to animation, and eventually in July of 2020, I made the decision to teach myself everything I need to learn to effectively draw interior pages and create stories through comics. I have been focused in everything I need to know about penciling, inking, and writing comics. I became instantly aware of the amount of effort it would take to draw comics, but nevertheless worth it when I have my entire life to making it in the industry. Comic is not only about pinups and drawing cool poses with characters. I am learning to draw settings, face expressions, body language, basically everything that exists and more through every different angle. I intend to make a career through comics for the rest of my life, and I have created a content studio, WIZ Studios. Year 1 was a good start, selling over 100 of my pieces, and it was a decent start and I'm grateful for it, but this year I'm looking to build on this. I am working on my own IP, 9, Vicious, Goose, and other projects, but reality is that this is just the beginning. If you have been able to come out of 2020 with health, Why not make a decision and commit your life to whatever it is that you enjoy doing? But if you don't know, why not try anything you can get your hands on? To me, drawing, creating, and storytelling have been dormant passions. Thankfully, I was helped by 2020, and while this might not have been the best year we could have hoped for, why not find a positive from the experiences this year gave us?